Today it's all about automation on a Brother machine tool right behind me, and you can't quite see it because it's such a small footprint, and most importantly it's facing the automation system. So believe me or not, there is a Brother machine behind me. But Nick, first of all, where are we and what do you guys make here at Evotech Performance?
So we're here in Alford, Lincolnshire. We make motorcycle parts, so we make aftermarket motorcycle parts like tail tidies, crash protection, radiator guards, and anything else we can actually manufacture.
Yeah, there's really gorgeous components. Looking around, all the components go from really small intricate components to big, still quite intricate components. And what are the requirements you need from customers on these kinds of parts?
Yeah, so we the parts that we make require us to make quite intricate 5-axis parts, so hence why we've actually bought this machine. So yeah, we're trying to develop the parts, always trying to move forward, strive forward, make it more complex. Also try to reduce the amount of stock that we're using, so we've bought 5-axis for that reason, so we can actually tilt the parts and reduce the amount of stock, so it reduces cycle time. And that's exactly why we bought this machine.
Absolutely, and you need good surface finishes because it's quite cosmetic parts as well, and also tolerances because they're going to fit on existing chassis and existing motorbikes.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Brother machining centres are really accurate machines. They work very well for our parts, and we do make all the parts here, so we can actually assemble all the parts together and then provide them so they fit on the motorcycles, and that's exactly what we do here on our facility.
Yeah, brilliant. And you've got this is the newest in your huge range of Brother machines. This is the U500 XD1. First of all, why have you got such a wide range of Brother machinery?
So yeah, many years ago we started out with another brand of machining centres. We then looked and decided that we needed to make it more efficient, so we actually bought a pallet changer. That was our first step into Brother. A very efficient machine, a 3-second pallet change machine. Since then we've been buying more Brother machining centres. We've also bought some of their automation, so we bought their Feedio systems that feed the machines. Very good system, but they can only supply the Op10s into the machine, and then we've been doing the Op20s on a manual machine. We bought this machining cell to actually do the Op10s and Op20s in that machining cell all in one, so we can get completed components out.
Yeah, absolutely. So a really good foundation machine with a Brother with a 5-axis table, but you're feeding it with an automation system here, which is a big kind of pallet system, and you've got some example components as well.
Yeah, so I mean this is one of the more smaller components we weren't actually planning to make on this machine. But what the machine has done, and with this pallet changing machine, we've actually been able to make our own fixturing. So we've made tombstone fixturing, and then we can do the Op10s and Op20s of the left and right components, and then we can make all of the components on this machine. So this component then comes out complete from the cycle.
Absolutely. And what's the benefit of being able to do, I guess, big parts you've got on the left-hand side here, and the smaller parts you can fit multiple ones on a tombstone? What's the benefits from that?
Yeah, so the machine has given us the ability to do large components. So we've got this large component that we would have done previously on an Op10 automated and then Op20 manual. Now we're actually machining it on this machine, Op10 and Op20, both in the machine, so it's automating it. And then, like you've just seen a minute ago, it actually gives us the ability to do large components like this and the small components as well with this pallet changer.
Absolutely, and the result is loads of completely different kinds of components off, but totally automated. And what kind of runtime are you expecting from when you fill the whole cabinet here?
Yeah, so I mean, the machine, because of it now having 28 tools, it means that we can put a whole range of different components in this automation cell. So we're currently running about 20 different components in here, and it's around about a 60-hour runtime. But we do batches from batches of 50 right up to 250s. So just because we're running that today, it doesn't mean we're going to be running that tomorrow. We're constantly changing. So as we've completed one batch of one certain part, we'll put another component in, and it might be a completely different setup.
Yeah, absolutely. But that setup can change from one pallet to the next. You could have 60 pallets with all 60 different components in as well.
Absolutely, yes. It's so versatile, the system, and the machine just brings that versatility.
Yeah, brilliant. But when you're running a machine like this, one single spindle running 60 hours, it's really important that it doesn't break down over the 60 hours. So how important is service and service response time to you as a company?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully the machines, we've got trust in the Brother brand, and White House have served us well over the years. We know that if there are any problems, that they'll be out next day, pretty much. If not next day, the day after, and they'll come and sort the machine out. But touch wood, the machine's been good, and we've got no problems so far.
How do you know that? How do you know you can trust White House service and support? And what's it been like in historically?
So yeah, historically, I mean, we have had problems where it's generally down to operator error. We've had to lean on the service of White House machine tools, and they've come. We've broken spindles at 4 o'clock one day, and they've been with us 9 o'clock with a spindle the next day, and had us going by lunchtime. So we know that we can trust White House as a brand.
So that's versatile automation from White House Machine Tools, making some fantastic bike parts here in Lincolnshire.